So it's Monday, which means it's Mantra Day here on the Intentional Midlife Mom podcast. A mantra is an empowering statement. It is a universal truth. It is something that you can come back to and remind yourself of throughout the week. That's what they're designed for. I give mantras to my coaching clients all the time because they just help us refocus our thoughts, take back control of our thoughts, and really get in the driver's seat with our thoughts. And if you are one of my coaching clients or have heard me talk about coaching at all on this podcast, which I do all the time, by the way, you know that your thoughts are the driver of every action that you take. Every action starts with a thought first. So what better thing to have than a mantra? To take back control of your thoughts so that you can head off in the direction you actually want to go. So with that, let's hear today's mantra.
Well, hey there, I am Jennifer Roskamp, a certified life coach and homeschool mom of 9 who is passionate about helping women just like you embrace the here and now while also being focused on creating the life you actually want. As a midlife mom in her 40s, about to be a mom in my 50s, I've realized that it's so easy to lose yourself in caring for your family, your home, and all the things. Until one day you realize you're not even sure who you are anymore or what you even want in life. So on this podcast, we're going to work on managing yourself well so that you can manage all of the other things and people well too. So let's dive into what it means to manage your home, your time, your family, and yourself well. This is the Intentional Midlife Mom podcast.
All right, so today's mantra is one that I have shared with coaching clients, 2 different coaching clients I gave this to last week. And it is a powerful one because as I'm recording this, it is the first full week of January. It is when everyone is focused on new starts and fresh starts and trying again and setting goals and really just getting serious about those things that we kind of always want to do. But we come to the starting line, I think, with a little bit more gas in the tank in the beginning of January. We're ready to give it our all. But one of the things that can get in the way, and again, I stumbled into this with 2 coaching clients last week. One of the things that can often get in the way is our past experiences with something when we've tried something before and failed. Maybe you're wanting to start a new habit, which, by the way, starting today, I am teaching day 1 in my brand new class, all focused on the science behind habits. It's for women who want to believe in themselves again. It is a class called Rewire Your Habits, and it is intense. It's actually a class accelerator, but it's all about understanding why habits fail. And with that understanding, then we're able to set ourselves up for success in habits so that we get a different outcome. We are so good at taking our past experiences and allowing them to cloud our present and our future. We take our past experiences, again, especially our past failures, and we allow them to limit us. And so this mantra, if you're ever someone who does that, if you're ever someone who has negative self-talk, who tells yourself stories. I just was talking to one of my coaching clients this morning about telling herself a story. If you're someone who tells yourself a story like, this is just the way that I am, this is just the way that it is, you're never going to be able to fix this, it's never going to get better, it's never going to be better, you're never going to be able to succeed, you're never going to be able to be successful at this, any variation of that is a story that you are telling yourself. And we need to change that story. The truth is, you can tell yourself any story you want. You're the one controlling your thoughts. But again, the past can be hard for us to kind of make amends with. It can be hard for us to accept the past for what it is and be able to move forward in a new way. And really one of the things we need to do, kind of one of the essential ingredients that I find most times we need to do when we're trying to kind of settle our past, come to terms with our past, but move forward into a new future, is we need to forgive ourselves. And so that's what this mantra is all about today. So here's the mantra. I forgive myself for the mistakes I've made and honor the lessons they've taught me. I forgive myself for the mistakes I've made and honor the lessons they've taught me. I love talking with my coaching clients about, there's a lot of times where we have to talk about the past. And I always remind them the past can be a useful tool, but it can also be a tricky tool. The past is a tricky thing, because what we want to do is we want to be able to use the past again as a tool to help us in the present and future. We want to, again, learn from the past, help ourselves understand the past, take away what's useful so that, again, it can help us with a different present and future. But what we don't want from our past, and I remind my clients of this all the time, is you cannot use the past as a weapon. And so often we do. We use the past as a weapon to beat ourselves up, tell ourselves all the reasons we're a failure, tell ourselves all the reasons we're wrong or bad or lazy or whatever label you want to put on yourself. We allow the past to be a huge factor in the labels that we give ourselves. And this whole idea of forgiving yourself for your past, but also honoring the lessons that you've learned because of the past. The truth is, you would not be the person you are today without your past. And the past can be a huge factor in what your present and future looks like, the who that you're able to be in the future. Your past can be a big factor in that if you allow it to do so in a way that's useful and not in a way that's weaponized. So I forgive myself for the mistakes I've made and honor the lessons they've taught me. That's your mantra to take into this week as we are all focused on fresh starts, new beginnings, trying again, having an amazing year. Make sure that you take this mantra with you because the past will likely creep into your present thoughts. So use this mantra to help guide those thoughts and to allow your past to be a useful tool, not a weapon to punish yourself with. So that's what I had for you today. Until we talk again, make it a great day.